Let's take a look at clutch number 2. This is the bamboo lemon blast male to the Enchi Superfly female. As you can see, we solved the incubation issues from clutch number 1, and now we have 6 healthy eggs. Let's take a peek inside. Kind of skip the egg cutting part here just to save you a bit of time. It's really hard to see the snakes properly in the egg anyway. But here they are, they're all out. And what an amazing looking clutch this is. There's so much variety in there. Let's take a closer look. First up we have 2 which I'd originally labelled as pastels, but when you see them next to each other you can see the difference between them. The one on the left is a little bit brighter and has a lot more blushing coming through it, whereas the one on the right has all these orange tones coming up the side, and the blacks are much darker. So I suspect the one on the left is an Enchi, the one on the left is a firefly, and the one on the right is an Enchi pastel. But I'm not 100%, so let me know in the comments what you think. If we take a closer look at these, just put them together so you can just see the differences. I'll pick up this one on the left first, which I believe is the firefly. You can see there's a little bit of muddiness in the yellows, but it is really clean for a pastel, really bright, and you can see all that blushing coming through on the back. Whereas this one, I'll bring this up, see how clean that is, how dark the blacks are, and just how much orange there is up on the side compared to the other one. So if I also take a look at the head, you can see it's also got those wider eye stripes, which are really almost identical to the stripes on the mother. So I'm pretty confident this one's going to prove out to be Enchi. I'm not 100% on the fire, it might just be a nice pastel. So next up we have a combination of both those things, the Enchi Firefly. This is a really pretty snake, really nice clean yellows, lots and lots of blushing coming up there, and yeah, just a really nice example of an Enchi Firefly. See, he's got the same eye stripes as the other suspect Enchi. Yeah, just a really nice example. This was the only male I had in clutch, so I did really well on the sex odds. But this is going to make a really nice pet for someone, I think, and the Firefly tends to hold those colours. Next up, another fairly common combo, the Killer Blast, or Pastel Pinstripe, or Super Blast as I've also heard them called. This is just another really good example of that combo. Got a really busy pattern, just a kind of crazy pinstripe-esque pattern. And if I bring it closer, you should be able to see these orange flames coming up the side. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick that up, but yeah, then you've got that sort of typical super pastel head, which is really sort of whited out and blushed out. It's just another really pretty snake. I love the pattern on this one, I like how busy it is. And the colours are just really amazing. But we can take that up to another level with fire. This is a sherbet fly. You can see the difference already. The fire's really brightened up the colours. And then right next to each other you can see how much lighter the fire is to the the sherbet fly is to the Killer Blast. The head is much whiter. It's almost completely white apart from those few scales on the nose. Really light eye stripe, and then this crazy pattern on the sides. It almost looks like a reduced version of Monsoon. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say then. But yeah, it's kind of crazy looking. Loads of white coming through the yellow. Love that combo. Then finally we have the star of the show, the only bamboo, which is a bit of a disappointment, but it turned out to be one hell of a bamboo. Really like the pattern on this one. You can see the Enchi's brought the bamboo backstripe all the way up to the back, cleaned up the sides, and the fire and the pastel are just whitening out the background completely. It's just, this is got to be one of my favourite bamboo combos, and it's going to be a whole black. Really can't wait to see this one growing up. You can see there's a little bit of a orange paradoxing coming through there. It's a bit interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to holding on to this one and growing her up, seeing how she looks. I think this is the only bamboo I'll probably hold back this year. I couldn't be happier with this one. I really like the way the black or the darker tones outline the pattern. Just a really pretty snake. We chuck them all together again. Now you can see the sort of variety in this combo. Some really simple genes, easy enough for anyone to get into. Not going to be super expensive when I sell them on, so just a really nice clutch. Anyway guys, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of those 2 pastels at the start, what you think they are, and I'll see you in the next one.